Well, one. Sorry, I haven't smoked since high school. But don't mind me though. Smoke ahead. Thanks. So, why me? You're the closest friend I have nearby that isn't avoiding me, and I think I'm about to explode. Why? Because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I'm scared. My colonel was using me when I made that errand. He saw me as a disposable pawn. And the whole thing got closed at the bank. We were stuck there with no food or water for 3 days. I saw a man be beaten to death after he found some snack in his pocket. When I was in rescue duties, I usually dealt with collapsing buildings, fire, that kind of stuff. But seeing people do that to each other is just... Calm down. Nobody will hurt you here. You sure? I'll make sure of it. Just take deep breaths. Can't even imagine what happened there. Truth be told, I don't want to imagine it. But it's easy to tell you bottled up everything while you were there. Is it obvious? Kinda. Well, I need to get out of there. Fear would have only gotten in the way. And besides, I made a promise to come back to... Alright, what's the deal with Stella? Nothing, I'm just... afraid? The word loses meaning after using it so much in so little time. You should have been worried sick, and I couldn't call her after I came back. I'm afraid of what she will say. She will insult you. She looks like that kind of girl. But I'm betting all I have that she will be quickly happy that you're fine and alive. Yeah, you're right. Think about it this way. A slap or despair for what's left of her life. I want to pretend to disappear, I mean... Besides, from what you tell me, you're pretty much only coming to your senses today, right? Yeah. It's weird how everything can change in such a short notice, you know? On Thursday, I was a girl doing her duties, minding her own business. Now I'm injured and woke up to find out that I can't go back to those duties. Part of me's happy. I know full well white knights usually did more harm than good. On the other hand, I really love my job. I'm stuck with nothing to do. Yeah, I know how that is. Life-changing on such short notice really. I'll tell you why I know that, but I think you should go see Stella right now. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, hey Jill. What? Do me a favor and escort Say to wherever she needs to go, please. Only if you cover my share of the work. Yeah. Okay then, let's go, miss. Right. Thank you for hearing me out, Jill. Anytime. Too much heavy stuff lately. Whew. Hope everything goes alright. Hi, Jamie. Jamie? Ah, Jill. Jillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill, where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Oh, that's convenient. 4? 4 is my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. I see. What can I get you? The usual gut punch. Coming right up. Simple request and by name? I like that. I like it being kept simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Optional karma train. And just lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. Load it up. Get them fucking wasted. And mix. Here. I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch to the stomach or something. Oh, that? In theory, yeah. Jill's the only one that pays attention to that, though. Really. He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns. But it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot at someone else, just copied all of it? Yep. When I tell them that. It's too amusing, to be honest. So what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason. Might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary's quite an uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people who are willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not gonna be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you could see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Huh, sure. So I'm going to get... Jamie asked for something bitter. That's a tad too broad a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better. And the drink... and a good drink for that, I guess, is Grizzly Temple. 3 Adolhide, 3 Adols, more Adols, 1 Karmatrine, and I can make it real big. Right, blended. I'm gonna take a drink while it blends. Fuck this. Here. Ah, yes. You just remind me of my grandpa. Used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they make them stronger. Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Grandpa knew what he was doing. Seems like I always managed to make you uncomfortable. Chill. Sorry. Ah, no, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here. It's weird. Reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. Couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lies is not something you should get used to. Ah, yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I like to hear that one. You see, there's actually a bounty hunter organization in this city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for the proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch. His information network was the best. Some even joked he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. Police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, there were no more bounties after that? Registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization would actually be a trap? They could just use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So, no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you part of that organization? I've actually held that those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. No. The story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure. One beer. One that I will obviously make as big as possible because, bills won't pay themselves. Drinks will, though. The drinks will pay the bills. I mean, not for the customers, of course. It's actively taking away from their account, from their money. But hey, here's to a big beer. Here's the $350. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride in the way Jillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Jillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. Guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. Feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him. Yeah, maybe. Well, I've gotta go. Send my regards to your boss and Jillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I will just tempt fate. But let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been gloomy face over after gloomy face, and that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. So you still work here? I knew it. Quite surprised to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job. I needed a drink badly, and I remember this crack house was nearby. What can I get you then? I'll have a Bleeding Jane. On it. Ingram wants a Bleeding Jane, and that starts with a B. Alright. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's make it big as possible. All blended. Let's get to it. Fuck. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions and that's all they need. Recently I've been working with this Celia girl, working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't know, I don't ask questions and quickly learn what to do whatever they need. Huh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared, shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus, I guess. It almost became a bad day though. Thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zybotsu Corp's HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zybotsu crap. Even if Zybotsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyways. Because these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I don't. I just hate teenagers. Same. It's interesting though. Being a corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than a regular government. I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person. No shit. Alright, give me a Zen Star. Try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Dude, I don't even need to look at the ingredient list. I know what a Zen Star is like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no. I want to know. All on the rocks. Glad I checked. Speaking of on the rocks. Here. Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So, where's the red comet? My boss? She. Jill, 4 is headed your way. Right, let's play 4, let's play. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here, and a cat. The cat's mine, his name's 4. The dog just hangs around here. Looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems to take good care of him. Seem to know a lot about cats. Nah, that's just common sense. You like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking, so I'll take my leave. Please come again? Don't count on it. Said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. Four's as guilty as me. Yeah, well, but I like Four. He's my baby. Now go, play or something. Right. Ah, you're back. What happened with Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. Couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. See, Miss Dorothy? Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things around wrap things up around here and call it a day. Hell yeah. I'm not drinking more sake. I'm not. No, you can't make me. Money! Jill's beer stash is running out. Buy some to prevent her from getting distracted. And I still need 8,000, which... well, the beer's gonna set me back a little bit. But how much is the beer gonna cost anyway? Beer on discount! Oh shit. I'll have enough. Nice. Mind the hairballs. You leave bigger ones in the shower. I know that feeling. Do you want that game? Anime games are stupid, new ones at least. Monster Girlfriend Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. When started as a trend, has gone out of control since the standardization of VR technologies, which allows people to live full-time inside the computers. As a result of this craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to know that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Isn't that rare? Pretty sure the one sold are fried pigeons. I certainly like fried chicken. During an interview, weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say I like something most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste the chicken breast, like the one that Kenta make, you just can't go back, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food, although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what most people in the city like the most, and even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. But I like soccer, and because of that, you're castrated. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. Hell yeah! I like this. I like this aspect of the future. What's known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer even a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals in the last World Cup, fans have begun drifting toward the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is too boring as shit, too. Hell yeah, it is. I agree wholeheartedly. Alright, I already read that. A tad useless unless you're a streaker. More of a boyfriend. I think I'll get a pair. Or a girlfriend. What are you trying to say, For? I think I'll get a pair, just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They'll nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's going to get cracked one day, maybe, but I don't think it'll be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. Nah, it's just a meme. The walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Camo Tan. We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't. Gonna buy one? Depends on the library. Hype. Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No, no, no. I'm gonna marry a Monster Girl. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? I don't know. All I see is pretty girls, nothing to back it up. Any info on the hardware? It's probably gonna be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Meh, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Then go play older games! Yeah, I remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care. Me neither. It's gonna work. Good evening. Ah, Jill. Good timing. Is it? You two always make me feel like I'm late. If it helps, that dog isn't coming until sometime later. Anyway, do you have something planned for Sunday? Watch silly Mega Christmas specials with 1,000 grams of black fur in my lap? Why? I was thinking about holding a small Mega Christmas party here this Sunday. You in? Sure, why not? Alright. Invite any client you're acquainted with, the more the merrier. You don't bring your cat today. Didn't bring your cat. Great stop. They found whoever they were looking for. Huh. Anyways, we better start working. Yeah, you better. Time to mix drinks to change lives. Welcome to the house. I want a fluffy dream. May I see your ID, please? I don't have an ID because, I'm the ghost of Mega Christmas Past. I'll haunt you constantly unless you give me a fluffy dream. Do you have money to pay for the drinks? Well, Do you? Yes, I have money. Girl asked for a fluffy dream, but she's gonna be crazy. She thinks she's getting alcohol so easily. So, luckily, the fluffy dream has optional karma train. So I'm gonna load it up, and she's gonna fucking pay for that shit. And aged mixed fluffy dream. Here you go. Wow, I actually got a drink. So, who are you here to stalk, Miss Ghost to Make Christmas Past? Stalk? Alright, I'm a ghost. That guy, yeah. Which employee did you leave without a Merry Christmas, Jill? Jill, please. It would have been funny if you reacted to that. Sorry, kid. I'm not in the mood to humor you today unless you have some sort of ID. Here. Well, in a year or so, I would gladly serve you a drink. But until then, this is no place for you. But we got a drink. A non-alcoholic one. You didn't expect me to really give you a drink, right? So if you would please leave. I can't leave, not after trying so hard to get here. Alright, let's start from the beginning. Miss Norma. How'd you know my name? I saw your ID. It could have been a fake ID. I don't think you're stupid enough to make me a fake ID that doesn't put you at 18 at the very least. You're very sharp, Miss Bartender. You look like a nice girl, Norma. Why come to a bar like this? Seem like you're in a bad mood, Miss Bartender. Nah, she's just like that all the time. Shut up. Sorry if I've been harsh. These last couple of days have been heavy. And having someone underage here reminds me of a certain incident from last week. Incident? Well, don't change the subject, young lady. Why'd you come here? What do you care? I can do whatever I want. Unless it's illegal, in which case anyone can, should, and probably will stop you. I wanted to be more wild, you know? Wild? My mom puts way too many expectations on my shoulders. I've always been out to make sure I don't disappoint her. But it's never enough. It's not good enough to have good grades. She also wants me to go out and take a college preparation course. I'm tired. I don't want to do things for her anymore. So you came to a bar. Maybe if I came back home smelling like alcohol, she would leave me alone. If I'm not good enough for her, might as well kill any hope she has in me. You remind me of this client I had a while ago. She, passed out in the street and my boss brought her here. Your attitude reminds me of how she once got drunk. Huh? Yeah, bitter about the pressure exerted on her. Hers was workplace pressure, but you still remind me a lot of her. So what of it? So, before you think anything else, calm down. I don't want you to go through what she went through. I'm calm. So, let me get this straight. You came here to make your mother disappointed. Yes. Do you like alcohol? Actually, I think it's nasty. Same. Then you're doing things wrong. What? If you're gonna disappoint your mom, at least do it with something you like. Like, become a belly dancer because you want to be a belly dancer. Otherwise, you're just trying to hurt her for the sake of hurting her. Let's start with something... What do you like doing? I don't know. I've been so focused on trying to be good enough that I haven't been able to think about what I want to do. Don't you think you should start there? What good is doing something just for the sake of hurting someone? If she gets disappointed in you over something you like doing, you have the right to protest. But if you're hurting her by hurting yourself over something you don't enjoy, sounds silly, huh? Very. Go home, do some self-discovery before hurting your mom, would you? Or at the very least, humor her until you're old enough to move out. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Miss Bartender. Call me Jill. Jill? Alright. Careful out there. In the end, you did humor her for a bit. Shut up. Oh, a doggy. Hello, little girl? Oh, shit. G&J, how are you doing? You're late. Missed me, Jay? You're too early. Ah, good to see you here. Boss, will I be any good around here? I'm right here. I know. Of course, I spent lots of time training him. Why do you think he didn't show up last week? Because how the hell would I know you'd bring a part-timer dog? Here, let me show you. Sit. Sir, yes, sir. Roll. Sir, yes, sir. Paw. Sir, yes, sir. Training, of course. He's only shouting, sir, yes, sir, and not doing anything else, though. Never said I did a perfect job. Is that a motorcycle? Ah, shit. Hey, not in my office. In the end, he's just a dog, I guess. Yes. Bathroom. Oh, sorry, it's only for clients. Oh, promise me you'll buy something afterwards. It's that door over there. Who the hell are you? The other one. Sheesh. I said get out of my desk. The world's ending. It was just a motorcycle. And the 4 riders then. Those are horsemen and it's already stopped. Thanks. Don't mention it. I need to buy something now, right? Oh no, you don't have to. Sorry if it looked like I meant to inconvenience you. No, order something. I need a rest anyway. What can I get you? A piano woman would be nice. Sorry, didn't hear you. I'll have a Mars Blast. Sure. Mars Blast for biker guy. I think he said piano woman first, though. And he did, in fact, say piano woman, so get him that instead. It's what he really wants. However, a Mars Blast would make him appear more bikerly and mannerly. So instead, just get him what he wants, because that's what you should do. To the piano woman and to this biker guy. Here. Look happy? Shut up. Is that motorcycle out there yours, mister? Call me Mario, and yes, it's mine. Sorry for the noise. Oh, don't worry. It's not like you stayed outside for too long or anything. So, what do you work as, Mario? What do you work as, Mario? I live to paint the roads black with my wheels, leaving the trail of my engine sound wherever I go. I'm a rebel. Fuck the red lights. Fuck the speed limits. Fuck the helmet laws. You really shouldn't ignore that at the very least for your own health and safety. Words are mine and mine only. I am. Guys are going outside with a dog who advertise the bar. Hello, doggy. Hello, shady guy. Shady. I'll be back before long. Don't worry. Alright. Careful. Who was she? Oh, she's my boss. She was cute. Not that you're not cute, and it's not like I'm into girls either. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I just... So, where do you work, Mario? I told you I'm a rebel, I just can't maintain those bikes for too long. What's your day job? I'm a delivery boy. That's really appropriate, I guess. What do you deliver? From a courier company, so it's kind of like mail, I guess. I'm always around the city, and I know it like the palm of my hand. Sure, I might not remember every building, but I remember every intersection and every street. It's nice. Still can't take detours without feeling totally lost. Try guiding yourself with the help of landmarks. Around here, the saver stations and antenna is a good reference. I mean, what do I care? Fix that yourself, bitch. Do what you want. Do you want anything else, Mario? I guess a Moonblast would be nice. Moonblast? Gun Punch. Yeah, that one. Asked for a Gun Punch, but I'm pretty sure he asked for a Moonblast first. That you should do. And he doesn't want it because guess what? It's a sweet and girly drink. And no biker could ever be seen with a girly drink. Even though it makes no sense assigning a sex and gender to just liquid. It's fucking stupid. I need to add 12. Okay, there we go. Double checking on the rocks. Blend that shit. Oh, fuck. Here's your Moonblast. This is good. It's a Moonblast. No, never mind. Say, Mario, why do you try so hard to keep up that tough guy image? It isn't working. Maybe when you arrived and had to go to the bathroom, but after that you just look cute. Cute. So why do it? Bikers are supposed to be scary, right? The rebels that cause trouble and ride free from society's ties. If we applied that brand of logic here, I should be wearing 1/3 of my clothes and lighting drinks on fire. I guess. You do whatever you want and dress however you want, just that you look like you're trying so hard. Like you don't really enjoy that. That's not a lie. Who says you can't dress as a biker and still be a nice kid? Yeah, but other bikers, that sounded like something someone in high school would say. Ugh. It's just advice. Don't take it too personally. Nah, you're right. I don't have to be that way. Unless you want to, I ain't stopping you there. Yeah, but I don't. And it's tiring and I don't feel good. If you want, you can try to stay quiet. Yeah, pretty intimidating when you did that. I see. Well, you have another drink, or did you have too many already? I can handle another one. Give me a Fringe Weaver. Sure. Guy wants a Fringe Weaver instead of just something manly. Good for him. 1 Adelhyde and 9 Karmatrine. Let's double it up. Hell yeah. Aged. Mixed. Fuck me. Yup, that's the one. Thanks. Say that guy over there. Jill, what's up with him? Are you dating him? No. Is he seeing anyone? Not as far as I know. Do you think he... Nope, never mind. I said nothing. Thank you for everything. Please come again. How adorable. Ah, Jill, you heartbreaking fuckboy. What? Nothing. I'll be taking my break now, Jill. Okay, careful. Billy didn't smell like poo today. That's a new one. Alright, back to business. Back? Any luck? I managed to give out some flyers, but most people were distracted by the dog. I had to tell them to go to the Red Chiba bar to get their attention. Anyway, I'm back to my office. You stay here. Fine. Door opens and the crowd goes wild when they see... dog. What's up, little girl? What are you doing at a bar? Honey, some help here? Hey, dog, I heard Cass in the alley. Really? I'll check him out. Wow, really are bad with dogs, huh? Did I make it too obvious? Why, though? I don't know. Oh, hey, John. Hey. I think it's because I just got that trait at random. When AIs are created, they're given fears or tastes completely at random. I just happen to get stuck with a fear of dogs and chinchillas. Chinchillas are extinct, though. Thank God. What do you have? Well, it's that time of the month, so I'll have a Bleeding Jane. Coming right Waiting Jane for Dorothy and on for a time of the month? Dude, would Lilum even have a period? I don't know. Unless they're programmed to have it. One thing I've always thought about when it comes to robots, especially sex robots, is clearly the semen's gotta go somewhere when you pump them full of cum. So, like, there's gotta be some sort of, like, tank or container inside of them that just, like, takes in all the cum, and you just kind of, like, are able to take it out and empty it or whatever, because, like, having it in there, like, it's gotta wash it out at some point, right? Or, like, it's gotta go somewhere. You can't just have cum inside a sex robot and just leave it there. That's unsanitary. Take a drink. So clearly there's gotta be a cum container. And so I'm wondering, I've always wondered, would this cum container be dishwasher safe? Would you put a cum container in a dishwasher? I mean, for a lot of people, the idea of putting it in with, like, the dishes where they eat all plates off of, yeah, that idea would be like, nah, don't do that, not for me. I would never put my cum container in a dishwasher. But fuck. I mean, the option's nice, right? Do a little menstruate? Yes. Oil. No, silly, we don't. There are a few maintenance things we have to do every month, but those are a different story. And then what time of the month is it? Time when I feel like drinking a Bleeding Jane. So how's business? You'd be surprised by how many people get struck by holiday depression and need some Dorothy in their lives. Well, that was also the season with the most competition. I didn't know you had a competition. Of course I do. Both humans and Lilum. Half of them get a sexy Santa dress, and that's not fair. They were sold out. I wanted one too. But maybe it's better that way. And this is why you buy one when they're available, and you keep it forever. Because then you don't need to have a competition to keep buying a sexy Santa. You just don't toss it out. Well, I guess if it's like, gets all filthy and stained. At some point you'd be like, this needs to go. Too many cum stains on this one. No dishwasher could get the cum stains out of this Santa dress. Yeah, the girls like to dress in skimpy clothes and show lots of skin. That scares off lots of people. I learned that the best way to maintain regulars is just dress normally. Really. If I dress normally, they can just pretend I'm some acquaintance. No need to hide me until reaching the room. Hell, some even invite me to a dinner or a movie before anything else. Although I must say it's a bit hard to get the clients in the first place. They can't tell what I do at a glance. First time they see me after a call, they think I'm just making a prank or something. Huh, never saw it that way. Which reminds me, do you serve only humans or do you serve Lilum too? Humans only, but I do have an at least 40% organic policy. 40%? Human from the neck up. Dicks preferably organic, but I can make exceptions. For females, I'm not so strict though. Why? Do you know someone that might be interested? Nah, just more curiosity. Well, your curiosity left me thirsty. Give me a blue fairy. Big one, would you? Alright. I'm sure she is quite thirsty, not in the sense of needing a drink. Small pink-haired pixie. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 flannergide. I'll make it big. Alright, load it up. Get this bitch drunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. That button. There we go. Hell yeah. Aged. Mixed. To a blue fairy. I never really saw this as pink, more just so redhead. Here you go. I wonder if anyone has seen fairies after a couple of these. Some guy tested that by drinking as many as he could. He thought he saw one, but he was just dizzy, and what he'd seen was his puke. No. Now, earlier today, there was a mega Christmas spirit around here. What about it? But I'm realizing I made a fuss about serving drinks to someone underage, but here I am. Nothing in particular, just a funny story. I have a funny story myself. It's the Mega Santa prank. The what? It's a prank I pull every year. First I pick a mall, wait for a day with lots of people. Then I go to Santa's lap, and when he asks me what I want, I say in the most innocent tone I can muster, I want you to make me a woman. Sometimes they try to cover it up. The Lilum wants to be a human. It's then when I say, no, I want you. After that I say, well, at the very least I want a dildo, a big pink one, or a very bumpy cucumber. Sometimes I spice it up. Instead of cucumbers, I ask for a pony and a crane to lift him. I once thought about screaming, help, I'm being molested. But I remembered it was a prank. I didn't want to ruin the guy's life. I'll consider it. Although I did get a client that way, he became a regular soon after. Huh. But yeah, 3 years out, and they still don't get that it's always me. Oh yeah, how old are you? Old enough for anything you want. Numbers. I need numbers. Are you really asking a girl her age that way? Okay then, tell me your age first. 27. No fair. Don't get fidgety or anything like that. Fine, I'll tell you. Model designated to look between 10 and 13 years old, but my last checkup said my mental age was 24. How long since you've been deployed? That's a secret I'll keep with me. Fair enough. I expected you to get all uncomfortable at talking about your age, though. Why didn't you? With how dangerous everything's been lately, every year you get matters. Getting old isn't a curse, it's an achievement. You should make a shirt with that, because if you don't, I will. Feel free to do so. Do you want anything else? Let's see. Oh, the Cobalt Velvet. It's been a while since I tried one of those. Alright. Cobalt Velvet. Weird. 2 of those. 3 of those. 5 of those. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count. Rocks, mix, Cobalt Velvet. Fuck. Yup, this is the one. Do you like it? I don't dislike it. I guess I'm not mature enough for these drinks. Hey, honey, have you ever seen a Mega Santa gangbang? What? A Mega Santa that became a regular mine. He once invited like 8 of his friends. Gangbangs are funny because with that many guys, no one knows what to do. They think about using you too, but they don't want to touch the other guys. Well, you should have thought about that before getting naked in front of the other guys. 8 guys, and in the end, only 2 got into it while the others left. Even my regular left. I regret asking this, but were all the other guys... Yep, they were Mega Santas that worked with him. Of course they were. I've been in many, and I still don't get the charm of gangbangs. Orgies, I can see though. Well, either remembering that got me turned on, or the alcohol is kicking in. Either way, I'm leaving. Bye, honey. That girl has seen some shit. No, I can't see Mega Santas with the same eyes. Why didn't you tell her that you missed her yesterday? Forgot about it. I didn't find any gets. Why not look again? Good idea. Huh? Another kid? Maybe the bar got popular at some middle school. That'd be a hassle. Oh god, maybe Alma's right. Right about what? Well, the other day I was asking her opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing. Before the whole massive transmission hack thing. And at some point she talked about hacking becoming a fad and said, imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. Today there have been 2 kids already. How would bartending become a fad? Maybe a cartoon? Kids' cartoons don't show any alcohol. True. Excuse me, miss. It's no place for kids, so you should... Jill, she's staring too much, and she's not saying anything. She's not ordering anything. She's not causing trouble, and there's nothing inappropriate here. I mean, nothing inappropriate aside from alcohol, but alcohol's everywhere now anyways. So what do you suggest? Let her be? Maybe she's just curious about the bar. He's saying nothing. Maybe she's curious and shy. Also, it's rude to speak about people you have in front of you like they can't hear you. Yeah. Jill? What? How the hell did I startle you? What do you want? Can you help me out here with a beer? Right. A beer for Jill. Have I seen that girl before? Beer. Make it the biggest beer I could possibly give him. I want money. I need money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mixed. God, I need to use the bathroom soon. Next time there's a break in the day, I'm definitely doing that. Here. Thanks, and lower your guard a bit, please. Oh yeah, before I forget, disposable unit comes on Sunday. You have any expired ingredients on your side? Alright, yeah. The bottle of Carmetrine that's like a month past expiration. Put it by the sink so I remember to dispose of it. Thanks. Hey, miss. Yes? Are you happy? Am I happy? Well, that's a weird question. I'm not sad, I guess. I'm not jubilant, but... No, I mean, are you happy with your life? With your choices? Deep question. I mean, I might have one or two regrets, but I guess I could be worse. Regrets? Yeah, I mean, don't we all? I see. Hey, Jill. What? Again? Aren't you a bit on edge? Maybe. What'd you want? Didn't you borrow the screwdriver the other day? I did. Why? I forgot to take the coins from the arcades in the corner last week, so I needed to take them out. Ah, let me see. Here. It's not like they see much action these days anyways. Jump change is still money. Pocket change has saved my ass many times. What? Did you throw it in someone's face while escaping? That only happened once and the old lady started it. Right. Why does an arcade still use coins nowadays, or physical money when you get down to it? The reason arcades still exist. Nostalgia. Maybe. Hey, miss. Yeah. Do you recognize me? Recognize you. I want to say I do, but, sorry. Really? You can't remember your own sister's face? Sister? Sorry, but I don't have any Sister? Not even a sister-in-law? No way. Gabby, is that really you? God, I'm so sorry, but you've just grown so much since I last saw you. How long has it been? 3 years. Right. So you know her? Yeah, she's actually my ex's sister. So how have you been doing? I actually had to transfer schools and I managed to skip a grade thanks to the admission tests. I'll be out of middle school next year. You've always been a smart one, so it's no surprise. Have you thought about what you wanted to study in college? You always said you wanted to be a scientist. I don't know yet. I guess I still have a couple years to think about that. Well, don't feel pressured about that. Maybe you'll need a sabbatical year. So, how's Lenore? Wait, who's Lenore? Her sister. She was my girlfriend. So you actually had a relationship with someone that's not a cat? Color me surprised. Hey, don't talk shit about my baby. So, how's Lenore doing? She's dead. Sorry. I don't think I heard right. My sister is dead, Jill. She died last Saturday. Came all the way to tell you the news. Come on, Gabby, stop fooling around. No, you stop fooling around. I mean, wow. My sister was left to suffer her disease alone while you were all merry here, mixing drinks and chatting. Wait, Lenore was sick? Of what? Since when? Localized nanomachine rejection gave her a heart attack. She started complaining about chest pains not long after you left. Was all the talk about getting your freedom worth it, Jill? Was your right to be merry worth the life of my sister? Why are you lashing out at me like that? Did I infect her with the disease that killed her? No, but it's too much of a coincidence that she started getting worse and worse right after you left. She got visibly sick after your fight. Be no surprise if that fight played a key role in killing her. But that's just speculation. You can't expect... And all of that because you wanted freedom. What kind of freedom is so enticing that it makes you hurt a nice 3-year-old relationship? Was this freedom so important you cut all contact with us? Was this freedom so good you left everything behind? Was this freedom worth all the life of my... Shut up! I didn't kill your sister for fuck's sake. It's not like I infected her with that nanomachine rejection. Hell, this is the first time I've ever heard she was sick. Do you really know what kind of fear drove me to have that argument with your sister? Do you even understand the fear of feeling your youth slip through your fingers? Do you think it was all easy for me? I was scared. I'm still scared. But I need to grab hold of my life. But it has nothing to do with your sister. I loved her. Do you think her fight didn't hurt me too? Idiot. Bye. I'll make sure that girl gets to wherever she needs to go safely. Meanwhile, Chief... I know. Come on, Jill. Let's take you home. Home sweet home. Hey, Jill. You wanna grab something to eat? Not hungry. You want to come in? Keep you company? I'm fine. I just need to be alone for a bit. Jill. You can tell me what you're feeling. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not... Come here, Jill. Come here. It's just... I feel like a part of me is crumbling right now. My old girlfriend was sick and I didn't know anything about it. My sister came to deliver the news and she held nothing but animosity for me. Not only that, but I lashed out at her too. History fucking repeats itself. Maybe if I hadn't recovered back then and apologized. Coward back then, right? Coward. Maybe if I wasn't such a selfish little shit. Maybe. Maybe. Thanks, boss. I really needed this. Do you want me to stay with you today? Thanks, but I actually need some time for myself. Some me time to put my thoughts in order. Yeah, I understand. But don't do anything funny, you hear me? If any weird thoughts come to you, or if you feel too anxious, call me. Yeah. Hey, 4. She's in your care, you hear? Yeah. Remember to call me. I'll call you later to check it on you nonetheless. Hey, remember, I'm here for you anytime. Fuck, I need to use the bathroom. Jill's feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Playing will prevent her from getting too distracted. So here's a new sensation that I felt while going to the bathroom. Is, unlike last week, I could feel my sense of balance being messed with. And honestly, so far, that's it. And there it is. Posted for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. Pink-haired witch flying on a broom? Is it talking about cotton? It's possible. Like, genuinely possible. But yeah, straight up, it's like... I smiled at the cutesy poster. That's fucking cotton! Yo! I didn't understand that when I first played this, but like, that's cotton. I've actually played that game. And I've actually bought a couple of the other games, and I'll play them when they arrive, so, whatever. Is there new stuff? But yeah, honestly, it's like, I don't really feel, like, clouded or anything, like drunk like that. It's just... If anything, I feel like my sense of balance is off, and that's really it so far. I wish I knew more about wrestling. Sounds exciting. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. I mean, I guess if I got, like, super fucking wasted with just an absurd amount of alcohol, yeah, I'd probably have an effect then. But I don't have that amount of alcohol, and... that also doesn't sound fun, necessarily. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the opposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. More nanomachines, it's all a smokescreen to divert attention. Increase surveillance. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that will allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. And many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses. Quincy said during a parliament meeting, "We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point." When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comment. Good for her. Encore concert. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Miki are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement for a second concert in Glitch City Silver Superdome. It's a lot of words. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. Now get the following tickets from the following retailers. Shit, I can't click on them. Fuck. Shit. Anyway, I already read those. Invisible guns. I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Is this the greatest thing to ever grace planet Earth? I literally can't stop touching myself. Such a high quality release, but who is the camo blur? Why is the camo blurry? I think it's the regulation for the civilian models. Something's off. I'd be all over this normally, but I can't seem to get excited over this. Shit taste is showing. Nah, I just don't think I'm kind of I'm kind of tired of the same thing over and over. That's what happens when you consume way too much fucking military equipment and weapons. Yeah, I think it's that. I better stop buying so many weapons already, or I'll never find pleasure in them again. Any word on the camo stuff from or other civilian weaponry? They said they were going to announce more stuff on a later date. I like porn, you guys. Yo, same.